Stir up the Tahonian merriment to the youth. Awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth to funerals. That pale companion is not for our hope. Hippolyta, I would thee with my sword and won thy love by doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and throne.
Happy beat, Theseus, our renowned duchess.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation, come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius, my noble lady. This man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander, and my gracious duchess. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with feigning voice versus a feigning love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy, with bracelets of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, naps, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, messengers of strong prevailment and unhardened youth. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious duchess, be it so she will not hear before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Tahoe. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid, to you your mother should be as a god, one who composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as in a form of wax. By her imprinted and within her power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is. But in this kind, watching your mother's voice, the other must be all the worthier.
I would my mother looked but with my eyes.
Rather your eyes must with her judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I may hold, nor how it may concern my modesty and presence here to plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case, if I refuse to marry Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to forever abjure the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Oh, your youth. Examine well your blood, for if you yield not to your mother's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun. Or I, to be in shady cloister mew, to love a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold fruitless moon. Thrice blessed they that master's blood to undergo such maiden pilgrimage. But earthly or happy is the rose distilled, that than which withering on the virgin thorn grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So I will grow, so live, so die, my lady, ere I will my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause. And by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your mother's will, or else to wed Demetrius as she would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Well then, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry her?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, but what is mine my love shall render him, as she is mine, and may dispose of. I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am my lady as well direct as he is well possessed. My fortune's in every way as fairly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius. Why then should I not persecute my right? Demetrius, I'll vouch to his head, made love to Neater's daughter, Helena, and won her heart. And she, sweet thing, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconsistent man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But come, Demetrius and come, Aegeus. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia. Look, you arm yourself to fit the fancies of your mother's will, or else the law of Tahoe yields you up, which by no means we may extenuate, to death or to vow of single life. Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you in some business against our nuptial, and confer with you of something that nearly concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there to fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
I may, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear told by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth, or rather it was different in blood.
Oh, cross, too high to be enthralled to low.
Or else was gaffed in respective years.
Oh, spite, too old to be engaged to young.
Or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, how to choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there were sympathy and choice, war, death, and sickness to lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as any shadow, short as any dream.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands in edict in destiny. Well, let us teach our child with patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love is thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears, poor fancy's followers.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Tahoe is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Tahodian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me then, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, to the wood where I did meet thee once with Helena to do observance to a mortal man.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by all the vows that ever man hath broke, in number more than ever women spoke, in the same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly I will meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here's Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair?
Have fair again unsay.
Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue's sweet air more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear when wheat is green, when hawthorn buds appear. Sickness is catching, all were favor so, yours would I catch, fair Hermia. Here I go. Were the world mine, Demetrius being mated, the rest I give to you to be translated. Teach me how you look and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon it if he loves me still.
Oh, but your frowns could teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I loved, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, for that fault were mine.
Take comfort. You no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seems Tahoe was a paradise to me. Oh, then where desires in my love do dwell, he hath turned a heaven unto a hell.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decked with liquid pearls the bladed grass, that time that lover's flights doth still conceal, through Tahoe's gates we have devised to steal.
And in the woods where often you and I upon faint primrose beds wont lie, emptying our bosoms in their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet. And thence from Tahoe turn our rare eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow deep midnight.
I will, my love. Helena, adieu, as you on him, Demetrius, dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Tahoe and thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all, but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities. Things base and vile, holding no quantity, love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is when Cupid painted blind. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's fiery eye, he hailed on oath that he was only mine. And when some heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of his oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and so will he to the wood tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But here I mean to enrich my pain, and have his sight thither and back again.
Oh, no.
Is all our company here?
You're best to call them generally, man by man, as according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name through all Tahoe, which is thought fit to play in our interlude before the Duchess and the ladies on their wedding day at night.
Good, good. First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, and then say the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and his
Oh, yes, a very good piece of work, I assure you. And Mary. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth the names of the actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom, the weaver.
Ready. Name what part I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down before Pyramus.
Pyramus. What is Pyramus? Is he a lover? A tyrant?
A lover that kills himself. Most gallant for love.
Well, that will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I'll condole to some measure. To the rest. Yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I can play Heracles rarely. Ooh, or to tear a cat in to make all split. The raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from far, and naked for the foolish feet. Ah, this was lofty. Now name the rest of the players. This is Heracles making a tyrant. A lover is more condoling.
Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Peter Quince?
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
Oh, what is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
No, it is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play woman. I've a beard coming.
That's all one. You shall play it in a mask, and you may speak as small as you
Oh, if I may hide my face, let me play Thisbe. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe.
Oh, Pyramus, my lord, my Thisbe, dear lady, dear Banjo, you must play Pyramus. And flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor. Here, Pidwitz. Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker. Tom Snout, the tinker. Oh, here, Peter Quince! You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you the lion's part. And here I hope is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am full of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roar.
Ooh, let me play the lion too. I will roar. That I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar. That I will make the Duchess say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you should do it terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek. And that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son. I grant you, friends, if we were to fright the ladies out of their wits, they would have no discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. Roar. I will roar you as towards any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man. A proper man as one shall see in a summer's day. A most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Fine. I will undertake it. Oh, what beer do you think I best play in?
Why, but you will.
I'll discharge you neither your straw-colored beard, your orange tawny beard, your purple ingrain beard, or your French crown beard, your perfect yellow.
Some of your French crowns have no hair at all, and then you shall play it barefaced. But masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come them by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without town, by moonlight. There will we rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. In the meantime, I shall draw a bill of property such as our play wants. I pray you, fail me not.
There we will rehearse, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and, well, courageously. So take pains, be perfect, adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough. Hold or cut those strings.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over pale, through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere. And I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. The cowslip's tails her pensioners be, in their gold coats but you see. Those be rubies, fairy favors, and in those freckles live their savors. I must go seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell thou, love of spirits, I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell in wrath, because that she, as her attendant hath, a lovely boy stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child, might of his train to trace the forest wild, but she, perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy. Now they never meet in grove or green, by fountain clear or spangled starlight sheen, but they do
square so that their elves for fear creep into acorn cups and hide them there.
I thrive a steak your shape and make it white, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he that frights the maidens of the villagery, skim milk and sometimes labor in the corn, and bootless make the breathless housewife chirp, and sometime make the drink to bear no bar, mislead night wanderers, laughing at their harm, those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet pup, you do their work and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright. I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I, a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal. And sometimes lurk I in a gossip's bowl in very likeness of a roasted crab, and when she drinks, against her lips I bob, and on her withered dewlap pour the ale, the wisest aunt telling the saddest tale. Sometimes for a 3-foot stool mistaketh me, then slip I from her bum, down topple she. And Taylor cries and falls into a cough, and the whole choir hold their hips and laugh, and waxen in their mirth and knees, and swear a merrier hour was never wasted there. But, room fairies, here comes Oberon.
And here my mistress, would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous, Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and his company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of Corinth sat all day playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Phillida. Why art thou here? Come from the farthest step of India? But that, forsooth, your bouncing Amazon, your buskined mistress, and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded. And you come to give their bed joy and prosperity?
How canst thou for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Didst thou not lead her through the glimmering night from Perigona whom she ravished, and with bare ankles break her faith with Eridane and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the midsummer spring met we on a hill in dale, forest, or mead, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast destroyed our sport. And therefore the winds, piping to us in vain as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs which, falling on the land, have every pelting river made so foul that they have overborne their continents. No night is now with hymn or carol blessed, that for the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washed all the air, the rheumatic disease do abound. The summer, the spring, the childing autumn, angry winter change their wanton liveries in their mazed world. By their increase now knows not which is which. And from this same progeny of evil comes, from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and their originals.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairy land bites not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often has she gossiped by my side. But she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day, if you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels. Go with us. If not, shun me and I will spare your haunts.
Give me that boy, and I shall go with you.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away, we shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way! grove till I torment thee for this injury. Gentle Puck, come hither. Thou rememberest since once I sat upon a promontory and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music?
I remember.
That time I saw, but thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, Cupid, all armed. A certain aid he took at a fair vestal throned by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly, as it would pierce 100,000 hearts. Yet marked I, when the bolt of Cupid fell, it fell upon a little western flower. Before, milk white, now purple with love's wound, and made its color love in idleness. Fetch me this flower, the same herb I showed thee once. The juices of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next living creature that it sees. Fetch me this flower, and be thou here again, ere Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this flower, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she waking looking upon, be it lion or bear or wolf or bull, on meddling monkey or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And I shall take this charm from her eye as I can take it with another herb. I'll make her render up her page to me.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not.
But who comes here? I'm invisible, and I will overhear your conference.
Where are Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood, and here I am, and wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, and you draw not iron, for my heart is as true as steel. Leave me your power to draw, and I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or do I not in plainest truth tell you that I do not, nor I cannot, love you?
And even for that, do I love you the more? I am your spaniel, Demetrius. The more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Use me, but as your spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worse place can I beg for your love, and yet a place of such high respect of me than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege. For it is not night when I do see your face. Therefore I think I am not in the night, nor doth this wood lack worlds of company, for you and my respect are all the world. Then how could it be said I am alone? The whole world is here to look on me.
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you. Run when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. Mile hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed when cowardice pursues and valor flies.
You will not sting thy questions. Let me go! Or, if thou follow me, do not believe but that I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Aye, in temple, in town, in the fields you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand that I love so well.
Fairly well. Ere he do leave this road, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek my love. Hast thou a flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me. I know know a place where wild thyme blows, where oxlips and nodding violet grows, quite over-canopied with luscious woodbine, with sweet musk roses and elephantine. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night, lulled in these flowers with dances and delight. And there the snake throws her enameled skin, weed wide enough to wrap a berry. With this juice I shall streak her eyes and make her full of faithful fantasies. Take thou some of it and seek through this grove. A sweet Tahonian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do so when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Tahonian garments he hath on. Affected with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now, a roundel and a fairy song. Then, for the third part of a minute hence, some kill cankers in the musk rosebuds, some more with remnants for their leathern wings to make my small elves' coats, and some keep back the glamorous owl that nightly swoops and wanders at our quaint spirits. Dance me now asleep, then to your offices, and let me rest.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for true love to take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce or cat or bear, part or boar with grizzled hair, in thine eye that shall appear. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak troth, I have forgot our way. We'll rest us here, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this big will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One head, one heart, two bosoms, and a single troth.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet, do not lie so near.
Take sense, sweet of my innocence. Love finds its meaning in love's conference. I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, so that but one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchanged with an oath, so then two bosoms and a single troth. Therefore, by your side no bedroom me deny, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander rid us very prettily. Now must be shew my manner and my pride if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied. But, gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separations may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy love never altered till thy sweet life end.
Amen to that, fair grace, say I. And then blood for thy end loyalty. Here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half the wish the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the forest have I gone, but Tahonian found I none on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force in stirring love. Night, silence! Who is here? Weeds of Tahoe he doth wear. This is he, my master said, the spies of the Tahonian maid. And here, the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Pretty soul, she durst not lie near this lack love. This kill courtesy? True, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou wakest, let love forbid sleep to seat on thy eyelid. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
Charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
Wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not so.
Stay, on thy peril. I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayers, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia, wheresoe'er she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears. If so, mine are oftener washed than hers. No, no, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Therefore no marvel though Demetrius do, as a monster fly my presence thus. What wicked and dissembling glass of mine may me compare with Hermia's fiery eye? But who is here? Lysander? On the ground? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wounds. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Friends, parents, Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word of that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though he loved your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, to repent the tedious minutes with her I've spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who would not trade a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid. Things growing are not ripe until their season, so I being young till now rap not to reason, and touching now the point of human skill, reason becomes martial to my will, where in your hands I overlook love stories written in love's richest book.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born, when at your hands I deserve this scorn? It's not enough, young man, that I never did, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth you do. In such disdainful manner me to woo. Perforce I must confess, I thought you a lord of more true gentleness. A lady of one man be refused, and that of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayst thou come Lysander near. For, as a surfeit of the sweeter things, the deepest loathing to my stomach brings. As all the heresies that men do leave are hated most of those they did deceive, so thou, my surfeit and my heresy, be hated of all but most of me. And all my powers, thou dress your love and might, to honor Helen and be her knight.
Help me! Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast! Ay me, for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how I quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away. You sat smiling at his cool prey. Lysander. What? Removed. Lysander. What? No sound, no word. Alack, where are you? Speak it if you hear. Speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No, then I perceive you not all nigh. Either death or you, I'll find immediately. How?
Where are we? Are we all met?
Pat, Pat. And here is a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake our tiring house. And we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duchess.
Dear Prince, there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to, well... Kill himself!
Ah.
Which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By our lack in a perilous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
No!
I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our souls, and that I, Pyramus, am not killed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This should put them out of fear.
Well, we will have such a prologue, and it shall be written in 8 and 6.
Oh, no. Write it in 2 more. Let it be written in 8 and 8.
Will the ladies not be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, that I promise you.
Oh.
Masters, you ought to consider with yourselves to bring in. God shield us. A lion amongst ladies is a most dreadful thing. There's not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion being. We ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell he is not a lion?
We must name his name. And, half of his face must be seen through the lion's neck. And he himself should say thus, or to the same effect, ladies.
No.
Fair ladies, I would wish you. I would request you. I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble my life for yours. For if you think I come forth as a lion, it were pity on my life. Nay, I am no such thing. I'm a man as any other men are. And there, indeed, tell them plainly that he is, in fact, of the joiner.
Well, it shall be done. But there is 2 hard things. We need moonlight in the chamber. For, you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
Hey!
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why then, may we leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye. Or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn, and say he comes to his figure order to present the person of moonshine.
I can do that!
But there is another thing. We need a wall at the great chamber, where Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink in the wall.
You could never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present, well, wall! And let him have some loam or some plaster or some mud cast about him to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you've spoken your speech, enter into that break. So everyone according to his cue.
What heckin' homespuns have we swaggering here so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What's this? A play toward? I'll be an auditor, an act or 2 perhaps if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, thy odious flowers savors. Odors, savors sweet. So hath thy breath thy fairest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice, stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er play here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, Mary, must you? For you must understand, he goes but to see a noise to be heard, and is to come again.
Me. I must pray, Pyramus, most lily white of hue, of color like the red rose or triumphant crown, most bristly Julique, most lovely Jew, as true as horse, that yet but never time, answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire. Oh. As true as false, that yet would never tire.
If I'm the higher, please
Strange! We are wanting! Bring back
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about around. Through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse, sometime a hound, a hog, and sometime a fire. And neigh and bark and grunt and roar, like horsehound, hog, fire, bear at every turn.
Oh, God, thou art changed! What do I see of thee?
What do you see? You see an asset of your own, do you?
Bless thee, Bana, bless thee! Thou art translated.
Why do they run from me? Oh, I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me. They'd fry me if they could. But I will not move from this place, do what they can. I will walk up and down here and I will sing. I will sing so they may hear I'm not afraid. Bells of ox so black appeared with orange tawny bill. The thrill soul is not so true. The red with little quill. Oh.
What angel waits me in my flowery bed?
Thinks the sparrow's a lark, the flame song cuckoo's gray, whose bold no full many a man doth mark, who dares not answer, nay! Who would give his wit to so foolish a bird? Though the bird may lie, though he cries, cuckoo, never know.
I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. My ear is much enamored of thy notes, so my eye is enthralled to thy shape. And thy fair virtue's coarse reports doth move me on the first view to say, to swear, I love
thee. Methinks, mistress, one should have little reason for that. And to tell the truth, reason and love, they keep little company together nowadays. The more I'll pity that two honest neighbors can't make them friends. Oh, nay, I can glean with complications.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Well, not so neither, but if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I would have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me, and I shall give thee fairies to attend on me, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sing. I will purge thy mortal grossness so that thou shalt like an airy spirit go. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed.
And I.
Where shall we go? Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gambol in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humble bees, and by night tapers crops their waxen thighs. To light them at the fiery glowworm's eyes, to have my love to bed and to arise, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies, to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Nod to him, elves, do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal, hail, hail!
What? I beseech your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Cobweb.
No, Mistress Cobweb, I'll make more desire to make more acquaintance of you. If I cut my finger, then I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentle lady?
Peace blossom.
Oh, Peace Blossom. Command me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and Master Peace Cod, your father. I'll make more desire to make more acquaintance with you, Mistress Peace Blossom. Your name, honest gentle lady? Oh, Mustard Seed, I know your patience well. That same cowardly giant like Oxbeast hath devoured many a gentleman of your home. Oh, I promise you, many of your kindred have made my eyes water ere now. I'll make more desire, make more acquaintance of you, Mistress Mustard Seed.
Come, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and when she weeps, weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my lover's tongue, bring him silently.
My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull and sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals who worked for agreed-upon Tahonian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's nuptial day. The shallowest thick-skin of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break, when I did him at this advantage take. An ass's no light fixed on his head!
Oh Lord, this must be answered,
And forth my minute comes, when they him spy, so at his sight away his fellows fly. And at our stamps here over and over, and one falls, and he murder cries his help from Tahoe calls. Their sense thus weak, lost with their fears thus strong, made senseless things begin to do them wrong. For briars and thorns at their apparel snatch. Some sleeves, some hats, from eulers, all things catch. I met them on this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus translated there, when at that very moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass!
This falls out better than I could devise. But hast thou yet laxed the Tahonian's eyes with the love juice as I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping. That is finished too. And the Tahonian woman by his side, so that when he waked, of force she must be eyed. This is the woman, but not this the man. I rebuke you, him that loves you so. Like breath so bitter on your bitter feather.
Oh, now I chide, I should use thee worse, for thou I fear hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, be more shoes, plunge in the blood and kill me too. The sun was not until the day as he would he have stolen away from sleeping Hermia? How believest thou this whole earth may be poor, and that the moon may send her grief and so displease her brother's noontide with the antipathies? It cannot be that thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look so dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look. So should I. Pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty. And yet you, the murderer, look as bright, as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What is my Lysander? Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Ow! Ouch! Hurt! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth never be numbered among men. Oh, once, tell true. Tell true even for my sake. Durst thou have looked upon him being awake and killed him sleeping? Oh, brave touch! Could a worm and adder do so much? An adder did it, for with
ill-advised mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood. Or is he dead, for aught that I can tell?
I pray thee tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
A privilege! Never to see me more. And from thy hated presence I part so. See me no more, whether he be dead or no.
There was no following her in this fierce vein. Thus here for a while will I remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth heavier grow, for death that bankrupt sleep doth sorrow owe, which now in some slight measure it will pay, if for his tender here I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and made the love juice on some true love's sight. By thy misprison must perforce ensue some true love turn, and not false turn true.
Then fate overrules that one man holding troth. A million fail confounding oath on oath.
About the wood, go swifter than the wind. And Helena of Tahoe wilt thou find, on fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, see thou bring him here. I'll charm his eyes against you do appear.
I go. Look how I go. Swifter than an arrow from the Tartar's bow.
Flower of this purple dye, hid with Cupid's archery. Sink in apple of his eye, when his love he doth espy. Let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and the youth mistook by me pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see, or what fools these mortals be?
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Then we'll two at once woo one. That must needs be sport alone, and these things do best please me that will fall preposterously.
Why should you think that I will win scorn? Scorn and derision never come in tears. Look, when I vow I weep, and thou so born in their nativity all truth appears.
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh devilish holy fray, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh. Your vows to her and me put in two scales will even weigh, and both as light as tails.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what my love shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy. Oh, how ripe and shown thy lips, those kissing cherries tempting rose, pure congealed white, high terra snow, fanned with the eastern wind, turnest to a crow when thou holdest up thy hand. Oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this sealed bliss.
Oh, spite of hell! I see you're all bent to set against me for your marriage. If you were civil and you courtesy, do not do me thus while I am. Can you not hate me as I know you do? You must join in souls to mock me too. If you were men as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and super praise my parts. I'm sure you hate me with your hearts. Not of noble sort, and so offend a virgin, and so extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
Demetrius, you are unkind, be not so. For you love Hermia, this you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part. And yours and Helena to me bequeath, whom I do love and will do until my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If I ever loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her is but guest-wise sojourn. Now to Helena's home return, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Disparage not the faith thou dost not know, lest to thy peril abbey it dear. Look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Dark night the eye his function takes, that you're more quick of apprehension makes, wherein tall compare the same sense. It pains the hearing double recompense, Lysander fell on my ear. I could make it drop me to my sound. Why kindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay when love doth press him to go?
What love could place Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love, that would not let him bide fair Helena, who more wrinkles than I can all the fiery ooze and eyes of light. Why sayest thou me? Could this not make thee know the hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Whoa, she's one of this confederacy. Now I perceive him to join all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injuries from them, most ungrateful me. Have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul tradition? Is all the counsel we two have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours that we have spent watching the crazy for the time? Is it all forgotten? And will you rent our ancient love asunder to join men in scorning your warfare? It is not friendly, 'tis not mutual. Our sex, as well as I may try to do, I don't do feel the injury.
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorned me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to praise my eyes and face, and made your other love, Demetrius, who but now did spurn you with his foot to call me goddess, divine, fair, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul? Tender me forsooth affection, but by your said by your consent.
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. Persevere, counterfeit sad looks. Make vows upon me when I turn my back. Wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. The sport well carried shall be chronicled. If you had any pity, grace, or manners, you would not make me such an argument. But fare ye well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
She cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst entreat no more than she compel. Thy threats have no more strength than her weak prayers. Helen, I love thee, by my life I do. Swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false, that does I love thee not.
I say I love thee more than he do.
If thou sayest so, withdraw, and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, where to tends all this?
Away, you Ethiop! No, you'll seem to break loose. Take on as you would follow, and yet come not.
You are a tame man! Go!
Hang up, thou cat! Thou bird, idle thing like this, or I will shake thee from your summit.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Thy love? Out, tawny Tartar, out! Oh, loathed medicine, oh, hated potion, hence!
Do not jest.
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
I would I had your bond, for I perceive a weak bond holds you.
What, should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Though I hate her, I'll not do her such harm.
What greater harm can you do me than hate? Hate me? Wherefore, what news, my love? Am not I Hermia, or not you Lysander? I'm as fair now as I was erewhile. Since night you loved me, yet since night you left me. Why then you left me, oh, the gods forbid in earnest shall I say.
Aye, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore, beyond of hope, of question, of doubt, be certain of nothing truer, 'tis no jest that I do hate thee, and love Helena.
Oh, me, you juggler, you tender blossom, you thief of love. What, have you caught my knight at Solomon's partner?
Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle talk? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. Now I perceive that she had made compare between our statures. She had urged her height with her personage, her tall personage. Her height, forsooth, she had prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak. How low am I? I'm not yet so low but that my nails can reach unto thine eyes.
Oh, I pray you, do not mock me, gentlemen. Let her not strike me. I will never curse. I will give it all in shrewish foolishness. I have a right face for my cowardice. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower? Heart again!
Do not be so bitter with me. I ever more did love you, Hermia. Did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that for love to Demetrius. I told him of your stealth into this wood. He followed you for love. I followed him. But he has chid me hence and threatened me to strike me, spurn me. Nay, to kill me too. And now, you will let me quiet go. To Tahoe will I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go, to see how simple and how fond I am.
Why get you gone? Who is that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, Helena. She shall not harm thee.
No, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when we went to school. And though she may be but little, she is fierce.
Little. Again? Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flaunt me thus? Let me get at her.
Get you gone, you dwarf! You minimus of hindering not grass made, you bead, you acorn.
Vicious on her path and scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena. For if thou dost intend so little show of love to her, then thou shalt appeant.
Now she holds me not. So follow, if thou darest, to try whose right of thine or mine is more in Helena's.
Follow. Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You mistress, all this toilous love of you. Nay, go not back.
I will no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer though to run away.
I'm amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Tahonian garments he had on? And so far blameless proves my enterprise, that I have anointed a Tahonian's eyes. And so far am I glad this so did sort, because this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Robin, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within another's way. And from each other look thou and leave them thus, till over their brows death counterfeiting sleep, with laden limbs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb in Lysander's eye, with liquor hath this virtuous property, to take from thence all error of his might, and make his eyes roll with wonted sight. When they wakest, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Then in this affair I do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy, and I will her charmed eye release from monstrous view, and all things will be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, for night's swift dragons cut the clouds full fast, and yonder shines Aurora's harbinger, at whose approach ghosts wandering here and there troop home to churchyards. Damn spirits all.
But we are spirits of another sort. But notwithstanding, haste, make no stray, we shall effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready.
I will be with thee straight.
Follow me then, to plainer ground.
Lysander, now coward, now villain,
Art thou fled?
speak. Is it bush, or dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the bushes thou lookest for wars and wilt not come? Come, recreant, come, thou child, I'll whip thee with a rod. He is defiled that draws a sword on thee. Yea, art thou there? Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. This villain is much lighter heeled than I. I came fast, but faster he did fly. Thus follow my in dark and even way, and here will rest me. Come, gentle day. If but once thou show me thy grey light, I'll find Demetrius and avenge this spite.
Oh, coward, why comest thou not? Abide me if thou darest. For well I wot thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand nor look me in the face. Right thou now, come hither. I am here. Nay then, thou mockest me. Go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night, oh, long and tedious night, abate thy hours. Shine comfort in the ease that I may back to Tahoe by daylight, and that my poor company detest. And sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eyes, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three. Come one more. Two of both kind make up four. Here comes the lady, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe, bedoubled with the dew and torn with briars. I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no paces with my desires. Here I will rest me till the break of day. Heaven's your lysander if they meet a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye gentle love a remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in thy sight of thy former lady's eye. And the country proverb known, that every man shall have his own, and his waking shall be shown. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Rest thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head. And kiss thy fair large ears. My gentle joy.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Oh, good Mistress Peace Blossom. Scratch my ears, will you? Where's Cobweb?
Ready?
Oh, good Mistress Cobweb, get you your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee on the top of a thistle. And good madam, bring back the honey bag. Don't fret yourself too much in the action, madam. Oh, and good madam, have care that the honey bag break not, for I would loathe to have you overflown with a honey bag, senor. Where's mustard seed?
Ready?
Oh, give me your neat mustard seed, I pray, leave your courtesies.
What is your will?
Nothing but to help Mistress Peace Blossom scratch. Oh, I must to the barber's madams, for methinks I'm marvelous, Harry, about the face. And since I'm such a tender ass, if my hairdo but tickle me, I will scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
Well, I do have a reasonably good ear in music. Let's have the tongues and the bones.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Truly a peg of provender. I could lunch a good dry oats, or more desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet.
I have a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
Well, I have more desire to a handful or two of dried peas, but pray you, have none of your people stir me, for I've had exposition of sleep come upon me.
Oh, sleep thou, and I will win thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be all the ways away. So doth the woodbine gently entwist the sweet honeysuckle, the barky elm. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? For does now I do begin to pity, for meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favor for this hateful fool. I did upbraid her and fall out with her, and she his hairy temples had around her, corded of fresh and fragrant flowers. I then did taunt her, and she in mild terms begged my patience. I then did ask her changeling child, which straight she gave me and sent a fairy to bear her to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And, gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp from off the head of this Tahonian swain, that he waking with the other two may all back to Tahoe again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents than the fierce vexation of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Or's bud or Cupid's flower hath such force and blessed power. Now, Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass. Oh, how came these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Titania, music call, strike more dead, and all these common sense to slay.
Music ho, music such as charmeth sleep.
Now when thou wakest with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Sound, music. Come, my queen, take hands with me and rock the ground wherein these sleepers be. Now, thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Lady Theseus' house triumphantly, and bless it to all their prosperity. There shall these faithful pairs of lovers be wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
My fairy king, attendant mark, I do hear the morning alarm.
Then, my queen, in silence sad, trip we after the nightshade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
Go, Philostrate, find out the forester, for now our observation is performed. And since we have the voward of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds uncouple in the western valley. Let them go. Dispatch, I say, and find the forester. We will, fair queen, up to the mountain's top, and mark the musical confusion of hounds in echoing conjunction. But soft, what nymphs are these?
My lady, this my daughter here asleep, and this Lysander, this Demetrius is, and this Helena, old Nedar's Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt it rose up early to observe the rite of May, and hearing our intent came in grace our solemnity. But speak, Aegeus, is not this the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is, my lady.
Go, bid the huntsmen, wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine is past. Begin these wood birds but to couple now?
Pardon, my lady.
I pray you all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies, but how comes this gentle concord in the world? That hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate and fear no enmity.
I shall reply amazingly, my lady, half asleep and half waking. And yet, as I say, I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, and now bethink me so it is, I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Tahoe, so we might, without the peril of Tahonian law.
Enough, my lady, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, they would. Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me, you of your wife and me of my consent that she should be your wife.
My lady, fair Helena told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hitherto this wood, and I in fury hither followed them. Fair Helena in fancy following me. But, my lady, I know not yet what power, but some power it is. My love to Hermia, melted as the snow, seems to me now as the remembrance of an idol god, which in my childhood I did dote upon. All the faith, the virtue of mine heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena. To her was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia, yet like in sickness I did loathe this food. But now, as in health, come to my natural taste, and I do long for it, love it, wish it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this disclosure we will hear anon. Yes, I will overbear you. For in the temple by and by with us, these couples shall be eternally knit. For mourning now is something more. Our purposed hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Tahoe, 3 and 3. We'll hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolyta.
These things seem small and indistinguishable, like far-off mountains turned into clouds.
Methinks me sees with parted eye when everything seems stubble.
So methinks. And I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duchess were here and bid us follow her?
Yea, and my mother.
Aunt Hippolyta.
And she did bid us follow to the temple.
Why, then we are awake. Well, let us follow then, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus.
Oh, don't! Peter Quince? Who's the bellows member? Snout the tinker? Starling? God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep.
I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream. Past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if you go about to expound this dream. Methought I was, and there's no man that can tell what. Methought I was, and methought I had. Man is but a patched fool if you go about to offer what methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard, the ears of man hath not tasted. Man's hands not able to taste, the tongue that can feed, nor his heart to report what my dream was about. I will have Peter Quince write me a ballad on this dream, and it should be called Bottom's Dream, because, well, it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it in the latter end of the play before the Duchess and the lady. Peradventure, to make it even more gracious, I shall sing it at her death.
Tahoe able to discharge Pyramus but he is.
Aye, yet simply the best wit of any handicraft man in Tahoe.
Yea, and the best person too. And he is the very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragonic. Paramours, God bless us, think not.
Masters, the Duchess is going from the church, and there are 2 or 3 ladies and lords who are married. The first four had gone forward. We had all been made men.
Sweet boy Bottom, thus hast he lost 6 a day during his life? Could have escaped 6 a day. Had the Duke not given him 6 a day for playing Pyramus, well, I'll be hanged. He would have deserved it too. 6 a day Pyramus, or nothing.
Autumn?
Oh, where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Autumn?
Masters!
Oh, most courageous day, almost happy hour.
Oh, masters, I'm to discourse wonders, but ask me not what, for if I tell you that I am no true Tahoean, but I will tell you everything right as it fell out.
Let us hear, sweet father.
Oh, not a word of me. All that I will tell you is that the Duchess hath died. What? Every man get his apparel together. New strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps, for the short and the long is our place preferred. In any case, let this be have clean linen, and let not him that plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang out as lion's claws. And dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are not her sweet breath. So much that the Duchess will say that it is a sweet comedy. Now, go away! Go away!
Tis strange, my Theseus, what these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies that apprehend more than cool reason ever comprehends.
But all the story of the night told over, and their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, and grows to something of great constancy, but however so strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joy and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than us waiting your royal walks, your board, your bed.
Come now. What masks, what dances shall we have to wear away this long 83 hours between after supper and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What revels are in hand? Is there no play to ease the anguish of such a torturing hour? Illustrate.
Here, my Theseus.
Say, what abridgment have you for this evening? What mass? What music? How shall we beguile this lazy time if not with some delight?
There is a brief. How many sports are right? Make choice of which your highness will see first.
The battle of the centaurs sung by the Tahonian eunuch to the harp. Will none of that. I have told my love in glory of my kinsman Hercules. The riot of the tipsy bacchanals tearing the Thracian singer in their rage. No. That is an old device that played when I from Thebes came last to conquer. The three thrice muses mourning for the death of learning, late deceased in beggary. That is some satire, keen and critical, not sorting with the nuptial ceremony. A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe, a very earth. Merry and tragical, tedious and brief, that is hot ice and wondrous strange snows. How shall we find the conqueror of this discord?
A play there is, my lady, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play, but by 10 words, my lady, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play, there is not one word apt, one player fitted, and tragical, my noble lady, it is. For Pyramus there doth kill himself, which when I saw rehearse, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears, the passion of loud laughter never shed.
What are they that do fight?
Well, hard-handed men that work in Tahoe here, which never labored in their minds till now, and as toiled their unbreathed memories in this same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear it.
No, my noble lady, it is not for you. I have heard it over, and it is nothing in the world, unless you can find sports in their intents. It's extremely stretched, gone with cruel pain, to do you service.
I will hear that play, for never anything can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
I love not to see Regulus overcharged, and duty in his service perishing.
My gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
He says they can do nothing in this kind.
Kind are we to give them thanks for nothing.
prologue is addressed.
Let him approach.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. Consider then we come but in despite. We do not come as minded to contest you. Our true intent is all for your delight. These actors are at hand, and by their show you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
She hath read her prologue like a rough colt. A good moral, my lady, it is not enough to speak, but to speak true.
Indeed, she hath played on her prologue like a child on a recorder. A sound, but not government.
Her speech was like a tangled chain, nothing impaired but all disorder. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you will know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. This woman, with lime and rough cast, doth present wall, that vile wall which did these lovers sunder, and through wall's chain, poor souls, they are content to whisper, at the which let no man wonder. This woman, with lanthorn, dog, and bush of thorn, present moonshine for, if you will know. By moonshine did these lovers think no scorn to meet at Nagus's tomb. There to woo. This grisly beast, which lion hight by name, the trusty Thisbe coming first by night did scare away, or rather did affright. And as she fled, her mantle she did fall, and lion, vile with bloody mouth, did stain. Anon comes Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, and finds his trusty Thisbe's mantle slain. Whereat with bloody blade, he bravely broached his bloody, boiling breast, and Thisbe, tearing the mulberry shade, his dagger drew and died. For all the rest, let lion, moonshine, wall, and lovers twain at large discourse, while here they do remain.
I wonder if the lion can speak.
One lion may, my lady, when many acids do.
In this same interlude it doth befall that I, one snout by name, present a wall. And such a wall as I would have you think that in a credit hole or chink through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and these cones doth show that I am that same wall, the truth is so. And this the credit is right and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
'Tis the wittiest partition I ever heard discourse, my lady.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night with hue so black! Oh, night, whichever art when day is not! Oh, night! Oh, night! Alack! 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 I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And thou, wall, oh, wall, oh, sweet, lovely wall, that stands between her father's ground and mine, and thou, wall, wall, oh, sweet and lovely wall, show me thy cheek so I may blink through with mine eye. Oh, thanks, courteous wall. Just she'll be well in this. But what's this? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, wicked wall from whom I see no bliss, curse me thy cones for thus deceivingly.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
In honesty, you should not. You see, deceiving me is Thisbe's due. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. It will all fall pat as I told you. Yonder she comes.
Oh, often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair tears with me. My cherry lips must kiss thy cones flatten hair me company.
I see a voice, never lied to the tree, to spy and I may hear by Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, thou art my lovely cheek.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lamander I am trusty still.
And I like Helen till the fates me kill.
Oh, kiss me through the hole of this fire wall.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard. The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse than imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts in, a woman and a lion.
Come on. Oh, thank you.
You, ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse on the floor, may now, perchance, both quake and tremble here, when lion rough in wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, Snug the joiner, am a lion fowl, nor else no lion's dale. For if I should as lion come and strive into this place, 'twere pity on my life.
He is a gentle beast of a good conscience.
Very best of a beast, my lady, that ever I saw.
This lion is a very fox for his valor.
And a goose for his discretion.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
She should have worn the horns on her head.
This woman is no crescent, and her horns are invisible within the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself, the man in the moon, do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The woman should be put into the lanthorn. How else is it the man in the moon?
All that I'm trying to say is that the lanthorn is the moon. I, the man in the moon, this thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
All these should be put into the lanthorn, for all these are in the moon. But silence. Here comes this.
This is old Liddy's tomb. Where is my love?
Well, lion.
Well, run, Isbeth.
Well shown, moon. Surely the moon shines with a good grace.
Well now, Squires.
And then came Pyramus.
And so the lion vanished.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious golden glittering gleams, I trust to take upon truest Thisbe set. But stay, oh spite! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes do you see? How can it be? Oh dainty dove, oh dear! Thy mantle good, what? Stained with blood? Oh fates come, come the Russian throne, quail, crush, concluded cloud.
This passion and the death of a near friend would go dear to make a man look sad.
Beshrew my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, nature! Where didst thou lie in spring? Since lion vile hath here deflowered, my dear. That is... No. That was the fairest dame that looked, that liked, that loved with cheer. Come, tears confound. Out sword and wound, the pap of Pyramus, I, that left pap, were hard to have. Oh, sweet nectar of death! Thus thy eye, thus. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, take thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die! 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 Die!
Not a dime, an ace for him, for he is but one.
Less than an ace, man, for he is dead. He is nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover.
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Methinks she should not use a long one for such appearance. I hope she will be brief.
Asleep, my love?
What did my dove? Oh, Paris, arise!
maybe to see the epilogue of our play, or, I don't know, to hear a burgomask between two of our company.
No epilogue, I pray, for your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when the players are all dead, there needs none to be blamed. Merry he that British had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. And so it is truly and very notably discharged. But come here, burgomask, let your epilogue alone.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, Macarena! Hey, Macarena!
That's enough! Overwatched. This palpable gross play hath well beguiled the heavy gait of night. Sweet friends to bed. A fortnight hold we this solemnity in nightly revels and new jollity.
With glimmering light like a dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite hop as light as bird from briar, and this ditty after me sing and dance it trippingly.
First rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling. Hand in hand with fairy grace we will sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray, to the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be, and the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. So shall all these lovers three ever true in loving be, and the blots of nature's hand shall not in their issue stand, never mole, hair lip, nor scar, nor marked raunches such as are, despised in nativity shall upon their children be, and each several chamber blessed through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed ever shall in safety rest. Triple A, make no stray, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding than a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else the puck a liar call? So good night unto you all. Give us your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.